Hey guys, here's a new song. It's called No Chicken Wings. Bitcoin is king. Due to the story time last time. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah. Talk clear when you speak. Paper talk. Cripple talk. Ay. Ay. You ain't got no chicken wings. Ay. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Ay. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay. You ain't got no chicken wings. Ay. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talk, you can't structure things. While I structure entries, exascaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect, clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you been things. Liquidy sweet, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people of things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats, quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, right, keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions, loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, true cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generation, no kings. You ain't got no chicken wings. Yeah.
Too funny. You ain't got no chicken wings? Is that a question or a statement? That's too funny. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo and a bango. All right. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. So let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Still under the weather, but getting the steps in nonetheless. Speed is only 1.2. Kind of hard to breathe since my nose is all messed up. But just to let you know, still doing the steps. Don't want to, but doing it anyway. Let's see here. So in reference to the audio, it's really weird. Like on this computer, I don't hear it. I actually went to my software so I could clip it so I can send it to ChatGPT, and it sounded fine. I go to my other computer and I play that same video, the same time slot, and the audio is just like awful. So I don't know what's going on, guys. And I'm thinking maybe something with YouTube, but I don't know. On this computer, the video file is fine. The YouTube video is fine. On my other computer, the sound's distorted. I don't know what to tell you, but hopefully the sound's okay. I just hate listening to it on the other computer, and it just sounds horrible. But yeah, technology is hard. Let's see here, crypto bubble. So hopefully y'all can hear the audio fine. If not, I'll have to learn sign language or something. I don't know. See here, crypto bubbles on the hourly. Whoa, we're going up. Does this mean Bitcoin is going up? We'll find out in just a moment. On the daily, day has been horrible. Are you in the garage? No. I'm in the house, but there's not a lot of stuff on the walls. In the very beginning, it was a lot of echo, so I had to put up like a bunch of stuff on the walls. So it's not echoey. It's nothing compared to what it was when I first moved in. Jeff says sounds fine to me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, on my other computer, man, I play it and the audio, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. 16, man, I did get some rest today. Man, I got a lot of rest today. I woke up early, about 6. Got my day started, updated the VIP group. Also did some updates for Discord and the free Telegram group, as well in reference to just stuff. And then, did some stuff. Then around, I don't know, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take me a nap. I'm gonna take me an old man nap. I haven't done one in a long time. Took a nap, woke up a few hours later, about 2 hours later. I was like, man, that was good. Went, and story time so soon, I know. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. I'll write them down. If you have any questions, let me know as well. And man, I haven't had Subway in forever. I was like, man, I used to love getting that chicken teriyaki. And it was like $12. It's whatever. So, and I don't like spending money. So let's put that out there. So I go, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a foot long chicken teriyaki. And he, makes it for me and everything. And, got some chips. And I said, man, the soda's like $3, right? And he was like, yeah. I said, you know what? I'm kind of feeling it today. I'm feeling like I want, the full meal type thing. I said, what am I at right now? Like $12? He goes, 17. I said, what? $17? I said, well, it's too late now. I said, okay, well, no soda. I don't want to spend no $21, after tax and everything, for a sandwich. Like, good Lord, I need a second job just so I can eat a Subway. And for y'all, $20 may be nothing. It's like, $20, I throw that on a tip or whatever. Somebody who washes my window, I give them $20. Somebody who puts air in my tires, I give them $20. $20 to me is a lot. I was like, good Lord. I said, all right. So, but I tell you what, oh man, that sandwich, oof, it was so good. I haven't had one in forever. It was so delicious. I'm tired of chicken soup already. I still have chicken soup because that's what I was planning to eat today. And after I woke up from the nap, I was like, you know what? I want me some Subway. I should have been like Jared and walked, but I didn't. It's too far. I would have had to get an Uber back. Anyway. But yeah, so I had Subway. It was so delicious, man. So delicious. And that was it. Okay, moving on. I still have some chicken soup. I'll take that to work tomorrow. Fear and Greed Index. Show we don't care about you. Hopefully you do. Fear and Greed Index. 16. Ooh, sexy. We're back in the teens again. Let's go. Down 5 points. This, and matter of fact, in the VIP group, we're talking a bunch today. And I let them know, I said, man, last time, because we were in the 20s earlier, but now, we're 16. But I was saying in the VIP group, it's like, yeah, when it was in the teens last time, 18, I think this was this morning when I said this. I said, man, I was really wanting to, thank you, Shep. I was really wanting to buy some points. So, but I didn't. Could I have bought the bottom? Sure. Could I have posted on X and how great I am and how much of a guru and follow me and join my whatever? Sure. But as I'm not feeling it. I would love to see the start anyway of higher lows and higher highs on the 4-hour time frame. And if I would have bought a few months ago, when this started happening, I'd be probably around the same area, if not lower. It's I don't know. I'm the only problem with waiting though, and this is the whole psychology of trading. Whenever a trader is talking about just their thought process, a lot of it is psychology. The part that people don't want is the fear of missing out, FOMO. It doesn't have to be when it's straight up. It could be, man, right now it's at 1 cent and I'm going to wait because it could go lower, but then it starts going up 3 cents. Oh man, it pumped a lot. I'll wait till it retraces. It goes up 5 cents, 12 cents, 30 cents. I was crap, man. Now you have regret of not getting it earlier. And then, well, you FOMO in. But hopefully it goes up more. But yeah. Joe, what was the whole point of that story? Whole point is, sometimes you just got to pull the trigger. And it may go lower, but that's called, then that's when that's DCA, dollar cost average. You keep on buying in if you believe in the project and you're going to hold it long term. These coins that I'm going to be getting into, I'm not holding them long term. I'm only going to hold it for maybe a month. And that's when I think that the it's not even alt season, an alt segment might happen. Where we pump or go up for a week, come down for half a week to a week, go up again, then come down again, then go up again, and then that's it. Maybe 2 months max. I don't know. But I'm not planning on holding this for a year or two. That scenario is going to be in the bear market, the truly defined bear market, where I'll start loading up then. Right now, the potential buying is just I'm going to hold it for that month or two and get as much as I can. Selling along the way up. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat. And guys are the best. Yeah, that was so funny, man. I was actually thinking about that lady today. Well, not her, but just the saying. You ain't got no chicken wings? What? You ain't got no chicken wings? And yeah, she was kind of moving her head. And I was like, I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement. And she kind of laughed at it too. I'm not sure if I told you all that part. But she kind of did a little smile. Because I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement. You don't have it? Oh. No, I think we do. Let's check it out. But that was so just she kind of smiled. She's like, you ain't got no chicken wings? What? Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, good evening. And guys, you guys are the best. And what truly makes me believe that everybody who is still in crypto, that y'all are gonna be very successful. One, you're here. Not just watching my channel, but watching others. This is when the true diamonds are formed right now. Not diamond hands, But diamonds, when everything's rough, whether it's trading, just being with an investment mindset, the investors are the ones that make the most money. The ones that have a long-term outlook, not the people who just want to come in and get out. Those people, sometimes they make money. Most times they lose it though. But the main thing is having that long-term investor mindset, because now you can see things a little bit clearer rather than with a microscope. So give you a heads up. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who's here. You guys are the best. Let's see here. I usually nap right before bedtime. Yeah, and I wasn't even gonna stream. I woke up a few hours ago. I was in bed. I was like, man, it's almost time for me to stream. I should just go to sleep, man. It feels so good catching up on the Z's. And these allergies, like I said, they've been kicking my butt. And took some allergy medicine. But again, this allergy medicine expired 2 years ago. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. So here. I like to take 8-hour naps. That's funny. Let's see here. I can buy 2 steaks for $20. Yeah, true. Man, $20, man. And the whole time I was eating that, oh my gosh, so delicious sandwich. The whole time I was eating it, I was telling myself, $17. $17. But dude, I tell you what, I wouldn't say it was worth it, but it was kind of worth it. It tasted so good. Man, that cheese was perfectly melted. The bread was warm. I don't have them toasted like to where it's crunchy. It was so good, man. $17 though. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of groceries right there. Not really. You know what I'm saying. Let's see here. Can we look at Ondo? Yes. Here we go. This is what I like. Ondo, Cass, or Chris. Thank you, sir. Okay, look at Whiff. Definitely. Whiff. Loki's Angels. Okay. Yep, getting that walk in. That's Mark Dutch's new thing for me. The magnet and the walk. That's funny. You ain't getting no chicken wings. Huh? It's amazing how people don't know how to use proper English. That's so funny. See here. Very nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you sharing the stream. See here. So that's what I thought. I thought like $12. I don't know how it got to 17. I didn't ask him for any extras. I didn't ask him for extra meat or extra nothing. He gave me the receipt, I think. I don't know. But last time I went, it was like $12. I just figured everything went up. Yeah. Nice little pump right now, yeah. Very true. I work on my English. That's funny. Al, what did you say? I didn't see it. Sorry. Oh, man. Let's see. What did you say, Al? I didn't see it. And I may have skipped. I think they said there was somebody else in here, too. I'm doing bad. David Rumbelow in the house. Sounds like you're looping and humming. Noise cancel might help. Driving King chat. Oh, so that's what I'm talking about, guys. Sounds like it's looping and humming. That's exactly what I'm talking about. On this computer, when I play it back, I don't hear that. On my other computer, I hear it. And I don't know what to do. Like, here's my mic settings. Oh, wrong one. Filters. Come on. So I have noise suppression on. I have the NVIDIA effects, where it's noise removal and room echo. I have the sensitivity here. Maybe I need to lower this. I have the 3-band equalizer. I have the expander. It may be the expander. I don't know, but like I said, and that's why it's so difficult for me to problem solve, because on this computer, I don't hear it. On my other computer, I hear it. I have compressor here. And then I have limiter here. Then I have gain here. What I might do, and I might have to do this, is for my other computer, because I just showed everything on this, is download the video file from YouTube from that other computer that has the distortion, and then screenshot all of this settings, and then put in ChatGPT and let it know that on the other computer, when I'm playing it back, and other people, some people hear it, some people don't. How can I fix it? Because I don't know, and I can't fix it on this computer where I'm actually recording on, because it doesn't have the issue. It's weird. See here. I want a steak. See here. Steak and cheese. It's more than tuna. There you go. All right, so let's look at liquidation CMAP. Going in tonight. Oh, more bearish. I'm bullish right now. I think we're gonna get a pump. Going later on. I think we're gonna get a pump. That is Monday. I think we're gonna get a pump and then hopefully continue going up. And we'll have ups and downs. But shoot, man, we've been going down for a while now. Do you meal prep? Kind of. I do my meals on my days off. I'll make chicken soup, or it's on the Instapot. The last 2 times it's been what was I doing? Beef something. Beef stew? Yeah. Last time I did beef stew. Joe, are you going to sleep? No, I was trying to think. I did beef stew, and then this last time I did chicken soup. And the Instapot, it'll make me food for like good, man, 4, maybe 5 days. And then I go on my next break, or I'm off, and then I cook again. That's my meal prep. But sometimes I don't, like, I just eat what's at work. But yeah. See here. I like to batch prep. Get your meat, vegetables, rice, potatoes, mixed meals from there. Yeah. Along the XRP 198. Hey, there you go. Made it home from the casino. Good thing you didn't sell your vehicle. Like, oh, come on, man. I know already did the house and the mortgage note and everything. How about the vehicle? Sir, you owe us a lot of money. So thanks to Al, we do this 0.6 on the liquidity threshold. And then we have this on here so we can look fancy. And I think we look very fancy. See here, pull back 1K, 3K a little. I don't think that'll fix it, but it might help. Pull back 1K to 3K a little. Sounds like you got an effect loop running. An effect loop. So I just have my mic and the background music. Sorry. Here. I've had that noise issue with my car, Joe. And one Lambo also a fine. But when I drive the other Lambo, damn. Yes. Let's see here. Duality C has some info. LAC says, I'm guessing water, or jar, and put 1/3 cup of oats, 3 teaspoons of chia seed, 1 scoop of protein, 3/4, that's too much already, cup almond milk, sounds good, have a cup of blueberries, don't like blueberries, leave in the fridge overnight, eat for morning meals during the week. Nice. I don't eat breakfast. I eat usually just 1 time a day. Not because I'm trying to count calories or fast or anything. That's what I do. Sometimes I'll eat when I get home, but usually I don't. Usually just 1 meal. And it was funny too. Last time I went and at work, I had chicken tenders. Man, they were so good. But for the sides, I'll get like green beans for sure. But the macaroni, man, looks so good. So I said, I'll do the macaroni. So she goes and she puts a scoop, and she goes and she puts up another big scoop. And I'm like, whoa. And she goes and she did like total like 3 scoops of that macaroni. I had to eat it. And the next time I went, I said, just put like half a scoop of macaroni. She said, okay, I just try to give everybody like a good deal. Or I said, I know. But so I still ate some macaroni the next time, but not nearly as much. Yeah. All right. Here. Meet Damien in the house. Got in on Bitcoin long at 88. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, we just got into a Bitcoin long as well. It's a very aggressive move. I posted it on the free Discord, the VIP, and also the free Telegram. But we got into a Bitcoin long. And it's a high risk, very aggressive trade. Just because it could go lower, there's no confirmation yet. Okay. Checking this. Okay, everything looks good. Right now we're in the 24-hour time frame. You can see we're getting this liquidations up here, which, and again, you know, we've seen this area here, and we had another area down here that was nice and bright. But now we're coming up. These lower entries, possibly buy orders to go up, have been canceled. So now the yellow is gone. And we took this. And can we continue going up? Sure. Do I expect to come down? Yeah. Why? What goes up will come down. What goes down will go up, unless it's a rug pull. And then potentially, hopefully, continue going up. And we've talked about that for some time now. We're going to go over to just kind of like the review of what's been going on. Here, you see, you know, this, we're leaving this behind currently. Doesn't mean that we'll never come back down here. No, it just means right now we're not. In order to get this, we need to break these levels. And that's why we trade level by level. And just because we broke this level does not mean that we were going to come up here. It just means we're closer to it. So like, to me, and I hate when people say this, but to me, it kind of just makes sense. The closer you are to something, the more than likely you're going to touch it. It just makes sense. On the 3-day, what happened to all our stuff down here? All of our liquidations at 89 got tapped. We were talking about this one for a long time too. Like a long time. When the liquidations were up here around 90, we were saying, ooh, 89 looks like a good area. And when you zoom out, you can see it. Sure enough, we tapped it, came all the way down. Now we're starting to work our way up. We'll see. Let's look at Clash. We have people that look at Clash. Oh, holy smokes. Oh, somebody's my favorite. Who's that? Is that Grandpa? I can't read it. You're just not, you became a favorite. But thank you. So Clash was looking for like nothing for like a long time. And then now start to look sexy. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, Striker Heart in the house. What's up, Striker Heart? Appreciate you, man, being here. Okay. Jared says, Joe knows there's levels to this poopy. Yeah. And levels are really important. It's really important. Oh, I do have a... So we finish this. I do have a clarification to make. For me, I talk about trend lines and how they are, in reference to strength, very weak. So for example, and I'm going to explain why, because I had a question about this yesterday, a couple days ago, but I forgot to talk about it. So here we have a trend line, okay? Now, the reason this holds a 2 to 3 on the strength level versus a point of control or a just level, especially higher time frames, is because you give it enough time. This is not a good example. Let me show you, kind of zoomed out. You give it enough time and it will break it. It will. Let's go here. So what do I mean? Here's a trend line. Look guys, it broke up out our trend line and we're bullish now. Are we? You give it enough time, because again, this could do something like this, where it goes like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And then finally it breaks the trend line. Everybody who treats these trend lines as gold or whatever, they don't see that potentially all we needed was time. Now, for the break of the trend line to change your perception of bullish and bearish, I treat this as a 3 to 4, because yes, we did break, but we're not breaking levels. And because we're not breaking levels, this isn't really bullish to me. However, if we zoom out and use those same trend lines on a higher time frame, 4 hours, not 4 hours, like a daily, weekly, these trend lines are very, very strong. And these trend lines, because we're doing it on the macro, and these are our trend lines from the first cycle to the second cycle, first high to second high. And these levels, you can see that they are clearly fairly strong. So whenever we're looking at something like, for example here, this to me is just a matter of time before we break this. Because we broke it, doesn't mean that I'm bullish. Nope. Why? We need to break this level. This just means that enough time passed and we crossed it. That's all that means. But we need structure. So this is what I mean by this holding 3 to 4 in the strength level. Because if we're looking just to change our perception of bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish, this is very weak. Because what's stronger is this level. Because we could cross this all day, come up here to resistance, come back down, create another trend line, and then now we readjust our trend line, but we haven't broken this level. We break this trend line, bullish. We go to the resistance level, come back down, and now guess what? We just made an M. Inverse cup and handle, or whatever you want. But because we didn't cross this level, this is really important. This, you give it enough time, it will cross it. Whether it's right here, or let's just say we did this, and then we cross it down here. Are we bullish? No. Why? Just because it crossed this level, this trend line, doesn't mean that we're bullish. It just means you gave it enough time and it crossed it. Then what do? You get this again, and now you keep on readjusting it, just like all these patterns. You readjust it until it works. So for me, trend lines don't really change my bias. However, I do use trend lines to show possible areas of support resistance, but not to show me if I'm bullish or bearish. Hopefully all that makes sense. All right. I had that question the other day and I completely forgot to talk about it. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin Let's see here. Let me check the chats. Macro ones are stronger than micro ones. Let's see here. That's funny. Let's see here. Okay, checking the chat. I think I'm caught up. Okay. Look at the bullish move off that trend line, breakthrough, banger. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I don't use trend lines like that. I mean, if you just think about it, you give it enough time, it's going to break it. And that's what I do. I get all this stuff and I just simplify it. I make it make sense. Because why have there been times where the price had broken the trend line, but then continue going lower? And then you readjust the trend line. And then it breaks that trend line and then goes lower. And then you readjust the trend line and then now it goes. It's because it didn't break the level. That's why. Let's see here. Same as support and resistance. Give it enough time, it'll cross it. Exactly. 100%. Give it enough time, it'll cross it. And that's why I think it's so funny when people have, you know, this. And Jared's completely 100% correct. Because the same thing can be said for levels. You give it enough time, it's going to get here. It will. Whether it's this week, this month, this year, this decade, it will go to 117. Unless it completely just runs. Same thing with, let's say, I doubt 40, but let's just say, well, no, there's a chance for 40. But same thing, we'll just say 70. So it's more reasonable. 70, you put that level there, there's a chance that it might hit it, but the levels to the upside, give it enough time, it'll hit it. So yeah. But it just depends on the momentum. It really does. But yeah, in reference to the levels, as far as JR suggested, yes, to a degree. The stuff that I mentioned in reference to this, eventually it will cross it. Levels, not so much, because I tried to do an example with, like, let's say 30K. Price may not go to 30K. But here, you get enough time, it will cross this. So this trend line is 100% crossable. The support resistance levels, depending, could be 70%, 40%. Because if I said we have a level at 80,000, there's a really high chance that could be broken. But if I say we have a level at 8,000, there's a really highly unlikely probability that 8,000 will break. Here, this trend line, there is a 100% chance it'll break. So hopefully that cleared that up as well. Okay. Very good. So here, yeah. And see, JR, you bring in some really great points. So it's really funny, you know, and I say this all the time, where let's just say we do a fib and we're looking for targets. So I'm going to go from up to down, just so I can get some targets up here, okay? That's the reason I pulled from up to down. I'm not looking for a retracement. I'm looking for the potential move up. And here, 1.6, or I'm sorry, the 618, or the 1.618, it's sitting at 154. And here's my level. So I'll put a target here. I'll put another target, let's just say, I don't have a 2. I don't have a 2618. Let's go 2618. Here's my 2618. So here's one target, here's another target. So if I give it enough time, this one might hit this year, and this one may not hit this year, but it may hit next cycle, or maybe it hits this year. Who knows? But my point is, you just give enough time, these targets are going to hit. And that's what I find so funny. When these people who have charted 8 months ago, 16 months ago, they're like, oh, look, our target hit. Yeah. I mean, the coin could have gone to zero. But still, that's not the point. All right. Moving on. Moving on. See here. Confluence for sure. Yep, 100%. Okay. Todd Fada. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, let me know. We're going to be looking at Ondo, Caspa, Whiff in just a moment. Yep, like any spot on the chart, in your time will break it. Pretty much, normally to the upside. See here. Going on the list. See here, checking the chat. Okay. I'm hoping USDT drops below. Could be a banger. Is that a coin? If so, it's like a meme coin, I'm guessing. Okay. So for Bitcoin, man, this is a long time. We haven't even done anything today on the show. Just talk. So we were looking at this in the free Discord, link in the description, and also the free Telegram. If you prefer Telegram versus Discord, I do. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. I'll get you in the free portion. If you want to have access to me and all the updates, the needed updates, then join the VIP. Do you need to join the VIP to learn? No, you do that here. I show you that I know what I'm talking about. And then if you want to join the group, well, then you join the group. But this is one thing we're talking about, 4-hour time frame. Price was up here. When we were here, people thought this, I'm pretty sure, they thought this was a bull pennant, and it isn't. And nowhere did I think we were going to go up from here. I thought we were going to come down, maybe bounce here, and come up. Or continue coming down, maybe come up to here, come down. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. These are my probabilities. Sure enough, we ended up coming down to this area where I thought. We didn't even try to come up. We did the same thing here as we did here, as we did here, and as we did here. We're building stop losses above and below the price action so that the market makers can decide which way they want to take it. Here, I'm thinking it only makes sense for me anyway, for us to come up. And that's what my thought process was here. During this moment, I made another video, I believe for only the VIP group, but here I'm saying, man, or maybe it was for everybody, I don't remember. Here, I'm making a lot of videos, thought process. Here I'm saying, if we come down, looking for a bounce in this white zone, like we did here, looking for a bounce, but if we break this level, what we don't want to see is we don't want to enter the reversal zone, come up, get rejected right here, 89,149, because if we get rejected here, start coming down, we're probably going to attack this and attack this. And now all of our hard work to try to go up has just gone away. So we don't want that. We don't want that. So this is our last straw. So depending on what happens in the next 12 to 24 hours is going to show us potentially what might happen this coming week. What do I mean by that? Well, oh yeah, if we do zoom out, and if this were to have played out to where we come, maybe all the way down, we break below this reversal zone, get here, reject on the reversal zone, come back down. For pattern traders, this is going to look like an inverse cup and handle to the downside. But right now, next 12 to 24 hours, We're going to see if we're starting to climb up, which I think we will, or continue coming down. So that's one thing we're looking at. I did post, I don't know where it's at. Not that one. That one. I'm without Bitcoin charts. What? Go to back testing. Go to Bitcoin. Freaking serious. Where's my chart? Oh well. News you lose, guys. Join my group. They're free. Or join the paid one. Those I'll say. I posted it there. Anyway. I got too many charts up. All right, let's see here. So I did post a Bitcoin chart, and I believe we're up. It was very aggressive, though. It was a very aggressive trade. Why is it aggressive? I'll show you. Ooh, 3 minutes coming down. Too many charts, that's what it is. 4 hour. So we had just started printing green. Maybe we're here, I don't know. The reason it's aggressive is because, I mean, this is how, man, like all this is getting me like super frustrated. You know, that's stuff there. Anyway, reason it's aggressive, we haven't created a pivot. What's a pivot? When price goes up, comes down, breaks this pivot. But this is where the price change direction goes up, stops, comes down, creates a pivot, and we did not break that. We haven't even created it yet. So that's why it's aggressive. 2, it's extremely aggressive because this 4-hour candle has not even closed yet. Once the 4-hour candle closes, we'll see if there's going to be a green candle or a red candle. But we did into this one. Me Damien says, I think we hit 95 later this week. I concur. 95. I hope we do. I mean, the chart needs it. Like the market needs it. Because if we do another close, let's say around 92-ish area, and we can't break this high at 92.4, and then we do another lower high, 91.2-ish, man, it's just horrible. Let me get started, man. Today feels off. Maybe because I'm not well. Sick. See, right in channel. Clone, Caroline. I like to see, yeah. True. Oh yeah, wasn't there a bear flag? Bear flag on something? Was it on Bitcoin or USDT or something? I don't know. Maybe it was this. People were calling bear flag. I don't remember. I think it was USDT. Oh no, it's total. Let's look at total real quick. This was just thought process. Oh wait, yeah, total. Let's look at total real quick. Total. And when we were talking about it, we were way up here. And if we do come down, come up and come down, we're creating levels the whole time. And if we do break underneath this trend lines, and I do use trend lines, but if we do break underneath the trend line, we come up, retest it, more than likely what traders will see as an inverse head and shoulders. We break back into this and just continues going. Yeah, but for me, I really don't, to me, I think it's a waste of time to look at like the totals, total two, Bitcoin dominance, all that stuff. I do look at it because people ask for it, but if I want to know what the entire market is looking like, I'll look at it. But I don't look at total two, Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance. I don't look at any of that stuff when I'm looking at my trade. When I'm looking at the market in general, yes. When I'm looking at my trade, if my trade might do well, no. Because how many times has the market been horrible, but maybe your coin is doing good, or maybe a coin other than yours is doing well? Many times. And it could happen to do with the market cap, could have to do with maybe it's just that one or two coins that's an anomaly, and no matter what the market's doing, they're doing well. So if I want to look at the entire market, like, the market's not good. But if I'm looking at my coin, to trade my coin, I don't care what, because it's kind of like the weather. I don't care if it's going to rain in the state. I want to know it's going to rain on my street. And that's how I look at it. All right, moving on. Let's look at these really quick. And then that'll be the show. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, River. Ooh. Yesterday, River. Who was talking about River? This was too aggressive for me. 159 million market cap. This is where we would have hypothetically entered. For me, it was a no-go just because the pump group may continue pumping it. Super high risk. I would have done maybe a 2x. Willing to risk this, but I would have had a higher entry. I would have done multiple entries. I never just do one entry. I would have done one entry here, maybe one entry here. And this trade played out very well. Now, granted, I'm not going to say, put a 7 in the chat if you enter this trade. Put a 4 if you took the trade with, I did not enter this trade. I was not confident in this trade. This trade was too aggressive for me. So one thing I don't do is, just because I'm giving you my thought process, I don't, who took the trade, guys? Put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you took the trade. Who's making money right now? Join my Discord and Telegram and everything else, and I'll show you how to do this too. And I'll show you what color my Bugatti is and my Lamborghini and my Ferrari. No. This was a setup. I did not take it. It was too aggressive for me. I didn't want to lose this money. The chance of losing this money was fairly high. It was not there for me. Let's see here. What's this one? Here's WIF. So WIF, we looked at WIF the other day. This is a bunch of some training, and price was here. I'm thinking the price may come up to possibly re-enter this zone, to possibly come up to the top of the zone. And if we break the bottom, then we may be coming for all this liquidity for all these people who were going long once it started coming up. Going long once it started coming up. Going long once it broke this level. Going long once it broke. So again, everybody has their stop losses right here. So again, I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. Man, do I wish I knew what would happen. Sometimes the path tool or the drawing tool It plays out to the freaking T. It's scary. And sometimes I'm way off. But my thought process here was we would go up to come down to come up. And if we break this level, look for these to get hit, possible. And then maybe a bounce here. And then maybe we come all the way up to get everybody trying to short. So that's still my thought process on that one. See, we still need a Caspo. What's this one? Ondo. Here's Ondo. So Ondo, perfect example. This one, we were at the bottom. We're at the bottom. And I'm thinking we may come up to come down, come up. And I was completely wrong on this one. Now, my intuition was correct as far as not entering this. We were talking about this one on Friday. Why didn't we enter it on Friday? We were at the bottom of this range. Let's zoom out. We're at the bottom of this range. We can see this range. I said, I like it. But I'm thinking about waiting. And this is on Friday. We're already Sunday now. 4 hour. We were here. And it's like, man, we're at the bottom. And for all the range traders out there and people who have range trading boot camps and everything else, they will show you this only if it was successful. They won't show you this example because, well, it came out of the range. For me, what I do is I show you everything because I have nothing to sell you. I show you the reality of trading. One, Bitcoin wasn't looking too hot. These coins are pretty much following Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin was not looking hot, could these coins move? Sure. But the likelihood of it coming down is slightly higher. It's good if still went up though. That's why I'm saying, this, but I'm not going to enter it just because we may break this level. And this would have been our lower entry. Here would have been our stop loss. And sure enough, it came down. Now what I'm looking for on this would be something like this. Hopefully, now we're looking good. To where we come up to about this level, come down, maybe here, and come up. Now what traders are going to see that do patterns, look, we got a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder to the upside. That's what they're going to see. All I see is this. Joe, are you going to say the neckline? Well, if you do patterns, it's a neckline. If you do levels, it's your level. What I need to see is 0.4638 to break in order for me to enter the trade. Because we can still get rejected anywhere below this level. So we took care of Ondo, whiff. Did we look at CAS? I don't think we look at CAS yet. Ethereum, we talked about this one, sad face underneath this level, 3177. We did break underneath it. We're kind of doing this scenario. We do not want to break 3019. We break 3019, really strong chance we're going to come for these levels down here. Right now, it looks like we might potentially break the 3177. So that's good. Solana. Same thing. Looks just like that other one we're just finished looking at, where it broke below the level. So here, Newbie Crypto says, bro is roasting Crypto Lifer. I didn't roast him. I can though. It's very easy to roast. Extremely easy. But no, I didn't roast him. I can. You want me to? I'll roast him. I'll roast him real easy. Fake traders are very easy to spot once you've become a trader. Not somebody who trades, but somebody who is a trader. I'm a trader. I know how to trade. I can spot grifters. What's a grifter? A grifter is somebody who's a salesman. It's like a car salesman. Tells you what you want to hear, makes you feel good. And like Crypto Lifer, dude, I love the dude. He's a horrible trader. I love the dude. Very positive, charismatic, well-groomed, great shape. I think he's an awesome person. Would I trust him with my finances or my trading or anything? Not even close, because I know how he trades. I know how he talks. He double talks. And so whatever he does is gonna be right. But yeah, I can roast him if you want. Dude's a freaking joke. And the people who follow him, I'm not mad at them. They're new. They don't know. And that's the thing too. Like if you're new, like you're gonna defend a dude because the dude's a great dude. Great positivity, great everything. And you will be blinded by his charisma. Very charismatic. Like I said, great dude. Even though I know how he is, I would buy a used car from him. Even though I know, because he's so charismatic. I would. And so anybody who follows him tells me two things. One, you're new and you don't know what you're doing. And two, if you are a trader and you know he's bad, but you still promote him, that tells me your ethics, morals, integrity, out the window. So yeah. Yep. Very true, Shep. Very true. Let's see here. We need, I think, Caspa. But you know what? Just for you, newbie crypto, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here. I'll do a song. I think I have it on this. I do. It's called either The Scammy Cup and Handy. It's a video. It's a song. Or Fake Gurus. I made a song about it. If you're still here, I'll play it. At the end. Yeah. The Scammy Cup and Handy. Let's go. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that they're traders, and they're good traders in my opinion, and they recommend that dude because he has a great social network. And because of that, they don't want to go against the grain. They don't want to go against the grain. And if you go against the grain, it doesn't make sense for your social network because, well, now you're going against somebody who everybody loves, and now you're the outcast. For me, there are people in here that are high in the social ranking, and they promote him. When they're in here, I make sure to talk about him so they know where I stand. I have morals, ethics, integrity. I don't want to dupe anybody into following somebody who's going to wreck their account. I'd rather have 10 friends who are good friends, followers, whatever, than 10,000 that I'm going to ruin. Morals, ethics, integrity. My mom raised me right. I'm not going to be rich. I'm not going to be successful. I'm not going to be all that other stuff. And if I am, it's because I stand on those grounds. But yeah. Play the Scammy Cup and Handy. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to look at Cass real quick, and then that'll be the show. So here. The Scammy Cup and Handy. And listen to the words. So I have a bunch of songs that teach you how to trade. These songs are very important, but listen to the words. And I have songs about grifters. I have songs about hindsight hustlers. What is that? That's somebody who spends 15, 20 minutes telling you how you could have won, what you should have done, but they never did the call. They tell it both ways, and they say, you see, I was right. Here, Caspa, 4-hour time frame. Price was here. I'm thinking we're gonna come up, down, up, break the highs. If so, this really doesn't matter. We're gonna wait that 5%, 6%. We're gonna set our alerts. Here's our level, 0.04790. Once the alert goes off, the 4-hour candle needs to close above 0.04790. If it does, then we can enter the trade. If not, we wait. Now, even though we got this pretty much spot on, once we broke this level, oh crap, level 1. Once we broke this level, oh crap, level 2. If we come up to here, which will be this level, and get rejected, oh crap, level 3. And not looking good. And we're taking all this, and we've been taking all of it. So for me, Caspa, this still stands. And one thing that I love doing is I love looking at coins, and then like the next day or the next couple of days, looking at these same coins to see if our thought process played out. And here, I'm glad we're waiting. And I mentioned it here too. Yes, you could have got the bottom. Yes, you would have 6% more than me. However, when I enter a trade, the likelihood of me making money very soon is increased because I'm waiting. And during all this time that you're in the trade, you're maybe at a loss or you're adding, I'm in other trades making money or just sitting on my hands. But let's see here. All right. I'm going to play the Scammy Cup and Handy song. Hopefully I have it. Man, I hope I have it. Because I moved my, man, it would suck if I don't have it. Because I moved my hard drive. It's gonna suck if I don't have it. All right, so let's listen to the Scammy Cup and Handy. The odds of me having it, man, just went down. Let me see. 1 second. Oh, I do have it.
They selling trees.
Hold on, wait for it. So I do have it. I have the Scammy Cup and Handy. If you haven't already, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'm here for you. I want to get rich with you and not because of you. For that reason, I show you how to trade here for free. Let's see here. Me personally, I don't start a YouTube channel just to bash and start fights with people. I stay in my lane and I try to do great TA as best I can. And that's great. That's for you. For me, I stand up and have my chest out, my eyes forward. I'm very confident in what I do. I will not back down. And I believe if somebody is doing wrong, I'm going to scream it from the mountaintops. I'm not trying to make me look better, but I'm trying to warn traders. That's my goal. Not to, oh, look at them, they're awful, join my group. I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to do is warn traders. How do you know the stove is hot if your mom did not say, don't touch it, it's hot? She's warning you. And what do? Well, you touch the stove. You see if it's hot or not. What I'm doing is I'm trying to protect these traders. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Oh, and I have a lot of people just, like me, Damien. Me, Damien's right. I have a lot of people just like me, Damien. Well, I don't bash people. I let them do theirs and I do mine. If you knew somebody who was a bank robber, that's what they did for a living. They robbed banks. And he's your friend. Great guy. And he puts you as a reference for a bank that he's applying for to be a security guard. Would you answer the phone and say, oh yeah, he's a great person, or not? For me, I wouldn't answer the phone because I don't want to, do that to my friend. But still, if they ask me, I'll be like, you might want to look somewhere else. But if I have the opportunity, not in a business conversation, but just an opportunity, it's like, dude's not good. So that's what I do. Let's see here. But I understand Crypto Library has a program. He's pushing and a system of people that push the content out from. Oh yeah, dude's a great salesman. Great everything. Trader, he is not. And you can pick any of his trades that you think he's great. For ones, his patterns are BS. And I feel really sorry. So what I do, when I talk to people, I ask them, who was your mentor when you started trading? Like, who are you looking at? And if they say that fool's name, I know what type of trader they are. Straight off the back, I know what type of trader they are. And then I'll ask, okay, now that you've learned how to trade and you've been in the game for a bit, do you still think he's a good trader? And there was one that said, yes, no, maybe two. I said, oh yeah, I think he's a good trader. Then I told him how I felt about him, and they changed their attitude. Well, yeah, man. So what they were doing is they were lying to me because they didn't want to be shunned. And it's like, dude, have some freaking cojones. Stand up for yourself, man. Don't be these little. You're in a gang just because you want to have protection. You know, sometimes the strongest one is the one who's willing to stand by themselves. And that's what I am, I think. But yeah, but there was one of them that was like that. And once I told him, he's like, oh yeah, man, like, yeah, he's this and that. And, you know, he goes, I still like him. I said, oh yeah, I like him too. But trader, he's a horrible trader. And I watch how they do their setups and everything. There's a lot of people out there, in my opinion, that, can they win? Sure. But yeah. Let's see here. Going down the list. Yeah, the other people I really haven't seen. Some of them I know of, but I really haven't seen them. Let's see here. Yeah, I wouldn't call it bashing, just calling them out. Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm letting you know. I'm warning traders. And there's one person in particular. Dude's very successful. And like he keeps on like, Joe, like, I don't like watching you because you keep on. I said, dude, I'm trying to warn traders. I'm not. If you can get it from my perspective, I'm not trying to make myself look better by putting other people down. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to warn traders because you won't know what to look for unless you know what to look for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's more of those guys pop up every day. Yeah, but yeah, see, that's the difference between me, Damien. Like, some people don't want to fight. Some people just turn their cheek. No, I think it's a good fight. And it's a fight that some don't want to hear. Some get, they get turned off by it because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to know how bad the weather is outside. They just want to concentrate what's inside their house. It's okay. Each your own. So here, if you ask me, I might just say, be careful with them. Here. I did my goodie. Be careful. Yeah, it's all good. Like, some people won't even say that. Some will just say, yeah, he's good. Or yeah, they're good. Knowing that they're not. But just so they're not shunned. Me, I don't care. Yep. Very true. Okay. I think we will realize who the good ones are. That's it. After they get wrecked. That's the sad part. After you get wrecked, you're like, man, like, I joined the group. He told me to watch all these videos. They were posting a bunch of charts. They post a bunch of, successful calls on YouTube, but in the group, they're putting like 10, 15 charts a day. Like, so, I mean, you have to get bamboozled in order to realize, yeah. See here. See here. Nimi Crypto says, who do you consider good traders? Mine are Frankie Candles. I love the dude. I did have issues with him with his whole PLC saying, if it breaks the PLC, it's going to the value area low. No. Don't speak in definites. What is that? It will do this. It has to do this. It's going here. Price can do whatever it wants. Now, he has gotten better, but for me, what I always say is, and I love Frankie Candles. Dude is like really good. I say, because we broke this, there's a high chance it may do this, or the likelihood of it coming down here to the moving average is greater. You know, could we find support on it? Sure. Could it break below it? Yeah. But hopefully we find support on it, or we may come up here and get rejected off of the 200 SMA. And again, I'm not saying that we will, just saying that there's a chance. Why? Well, we moved up so much already. There's resistance here, 200 SMA. It only makes sense. The odds are stacking against you. But yeah, I love freaking candles. Jason Casper is another good one. Alex Crypto, he's good. He's more an aggressive trader. I don't trade his style, not right now. I do trade his style when the market is either really good or really bad. Going to certain levels and entering. I call it without confirmation. But for him, he has all these rules in place already. So it works for him, and he's a very successful trader. He doesn't just, oh, it's going green, let's go long. Oh, it's going red, let's go short. He doesn't do that. So he's good. Trader Drysdale, I've never heard of him. If you like Alexo Crypto, you'll love Trader Geo. Let me see here. Trader Geo is another great one. He trades kind of like Alexo Crypto, very aggressively. Let's go here to this. Road Dogs Live. And Trader Geo is really good too, right here. And it just depends on what style you like. For me, I'm more of a safer trader. Sometimes I will do aggressive entries. Like today, we did an aggressive entry on Bitcoin. See here. One on the list, almost done. Yeah. Yeah, there was one time where, just real quick story and then we'll get to the end. There was one time where somebody had mentioned that they lost their profits for the day. Not that they joined the group and it's a scam or all of his calls are rubbish, nothing like that. Just that he lost his profits for the day. And the dude got so crazy, just mad and, oh, we don't need those negative vibes. And, and then he banned him in front of everybody. He banned him. And then he looks right in the camera and he's like, God bless you. You can still watch the show, but you can never comment again. And I'm thinking, dude didn't even say anything, dude. He lost his profits for the day, the profits, not his margin or anything, just the profits. And God bless you. Look right into the camera and he tilted his head and it's like, man. Yeah. That's great. See here. See here. Me, come over here. Like this. Okay. I feel like they beg you to use their affiliate links a lot. Yeah. And that's how they make a lot of money. And a lot of these people, they're so rich, man. They're so freaking rich. And that's what kind of gets me more upset is that they're already millionaires. Most of these guys are millionaires. And they still want you to pay for their group and their course and everything else versus just helping other people. Yeah, Frank Candles is one of the best traders in the game. Biggest followings, in my opinion. He's humble. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. And I love, when I first started watching him, I really liked him right off the bat because he says, nobody knows what's going to happen. I was like, hey, that's what I say. See, watching me? But nobody knows what's going to happen. And I was like, I like this dude right away. I started watching him. Stuff makes sense. I was like, he's good. And he's showing you his thought process. Now, granted, he does, you know, it's not this easy. If you want more, join the group, blah, blah. He does do that. But he shows you a lot of his stuff, thought process on air. And you just got to watch him. Take notes. But yeah, he's good. See here. Yeah, he uses leverage. And then, I mean, I use high leverage, but it's the risk management you have to do. See here. On the list. See here. If Gio would act a little bit more humble, yes. And that's what I say all the time. I've even told him too. Like, he'll come into my streams. Alex O Crypto will come into my streams. Trader Gio will come into my streams. What do you call it? Last time Trader Gio was here, I said, dude, like, I think you're a great trader, but everything, it's just, you need to be humble, dude. Like your trading style is good and everything. And you even say it on X, you know, oh, I got humble today, blah, blah. I was winning a lot and went a little hard. But I told him, I said, he just needs to be humble. Yeah. See here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that one time ago. This was when his channel was small. His channel was really small. This was back when I would go live before him and I'd push my people to him. And there was one time where he spoke very ugly to her. Now, granted, you know, we're all different on air versus behind the closed doors, and I get it. But it's like, wow. But yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Okay. Almost done. Yeah, he's a big time show off. But he's also very honest, yeah. He shares his mistakes, yeah. And I like his thought process too. Like when he shares his mistakes, I like his thought process. Okay. Let's see here. That guy's okay. Joe, you should try the Insanity Home workout videos. It'll knock you on your ass. Dude, if you're talking about the ones from like 8 years ago, 12 years ago, I'd watch those infomercials. And if you're doing the same thing and expecting the results, you know, it's insanity. Insanity. Buy it now when you get blah, blah. I never did buy those videos. So. Did I ever? I don't know. I think I did buy some videos. I don't know if it was an insanity one. But yeah, then those I just watching with a bag of popcorn. Like, no thanks. When the trade volume is hot, I'll crank up the leverage 40 to 75%. Hey, there you go. All right, so that's it for me. We're gonna do the scammy cup in handy video. Listen to the words, put a 1 in the chat if you're still here, and let me know if the song is a banger by putting bingo bangles over and over and over in the chat. This is, and then from here, we'll probably go to probably Road Dog. We'll see though. All right, so put bingo bangers in the chat if it's a banger. Let's do the scammy cup in handy video. We're going to Ray Lunar Beaches Crypto. He's gonna finish in like 30 minutes. Maybe we'll go there. All right, here we go. Thank you guys so much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where you learn to trade for free without the tuition. I'm here for you. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. For that reason, I show you everything for free. I show you my stuff really does work. I do thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Now let's jam out to the scammy cup and handy. Listen to the words. Very important. Listen to the words.
Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in a greed, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies, showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never showed. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots cropped so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that. To show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price, action's the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key, just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy.
Oh no, the scammy cup and handy. I love it. All right, guys, let's go to Lunar Beaches and let's go ahead and do a trade intuition raid. Trade intuition raid. And I found the off button and just confirming. Yep, it's off. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Take care. Trade intuition raid. Let's go.